guys, so today I'm going to be filming a video that I first saw on Jesse the Reader's channel just like a couple days ago, and I really like the idea, and it was his series that I am going to finish in 2017 video, and I just liked it. I was like, cool, setting goals, reading books, that's the way to go. So I've got six series here that I really want to read in 2017, and part of the main reason is just because I need to like knock off the TBR of books that I already own. First series that I want to read, I've actually been like building up the books for quite a while, and I'm only missing one at this point, and that is The Secrets of the Immortal Nicholas Flamel, not Fleto. It looked like two T's for a second. And this is by Michael Scott. I read like some part of this book in middle school for this thing called Reading Rumble that we have, and I never really read the entire book, but I remember liking that one book. And so it's a 6-series book. All I know is that it's like magic, magicians, and a guy named Nicholas Flamel, who apparently is immortal. The next book my mom got me for Christmas, and that is The Black Prism by Brent Weeks. I think the 4th book in this series is coming out this year. I originally saw this book on Peru's Projects channel, and she's just been like absolutely raving about this series. Let me continue to talk while I take off another sticker. And so basically, the premise of this series, what I could get from watching her videos, is that everyone, or not everyone, I don't know if everyone actually, people have these powers over light. So the more light you can control, the more powerful you are, but also the more powerful you are, the quicker you die. The more you use your powers, the quicker it just kind of like runs down your body. And so I liked how she like brought up the fact that that's a really interesting concept, that we always see these super powerful people, but them using their powers actually degrades them. So I'm looking forward to it. It's giant, and there's like it's tiny words, but I'm really excited. I want to read more high adult fantasy books this year, so I feel like this is a good place to get started. The next series that I want to read is the Chaos Walking Trilogy by Patrick Ness, and I actually started reading this last year, and I only got to page 31 because I got sucked into other books. I've just heard a lot of really good things about this book, and I've read Patrick Ness's other book, The Rest of Us Just Live Here, but like I wasn't that enthralled by it or amazed or anything, but it was a contemporary, so I'm hoping that this being a fantasy, I'll just be more into it. The next series that I want to read is the Young Elite series by Marie Lu. I don't know why I haven't read this yet, because I've heard that there's like an anti-hero and morally gray characters, and that is just like everything that I need in a book is morally gray characters. It's everything to me. And I just really love morally gray characters. I love seeing their complex, like, decision-making skills or not skills. And so I don't know why I haven't read this. I think, is it dystopian? It is. And I've been, like, kind of in the mood for dystopian lately, just like a little bit. So I'm hoping that maybe I'll get to a point where I'm, like, really into dystopian, and then I'll want it. I also think it has superpowers, and I am a sucker for superpowers. Next series that I want to read is Legend, also by Marie Lu, and I've heard mixed things about this series. I think this one is like almost definitely a dystopian, but it's written from 2 different points of views, and I'm excited to see like how those 2 points of views flow into together, because I think, not sure, that it's like 2 different stories that wind up together and then they have something to do with each other. I could be completely wrong in that assumption, but even if I'm not, once again, kind of in a dystopian mood. And the final series that I really want to get to in 2017 is Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. Once again, like a really high fantasy series. I don't like this cover. I don't like the tiny little book thing, but it was cheap. So that's what we went with. So this book is about people that can ingest rocks, metals, something like that. And then that gives them powers, I think? I like going into books not really knowing much about them, if you can't tell, so I'm really sorry that my summaries of these are absolutely horrible. But I've just heard a lot of incredible things about this series, and I got this series last year just like so gung-ho and like ready to read it as soon as I got it, and then I didn't because I'm just a horrible person. So I'm really hoping to get to this one pretty soon, in the next couple of months or so, because that's soon in my book, because I know I'm going to get distracted and just like read another book, but let's ignore that fact for now. And so hopefully I really enjoy these books and I can knock them out as books that I've read, because I really need to read books that I own, and that's a goal for 2017. That's like a main goal, is to read the books you already own. So I hope you enjoyed the video for today. I hope you have a wonderful day or night or whatever time it is, wherever you are, and thank you for watching. And I went and I met her, and she was just like the sweetest person in the world, and she talked about Passenger and The Darkest Mind, books that I own and have not yet. Have yet, not yet. What?